A city ablaze. The Los Angeles wildfires of January 2025. The start of 2025 brought a scene of devastation to the iconic landscape of Los Angeles. Wildfires, fueled by dry conditions and fierce Santa Ana winds, erupted across the region. The speed and ferocity of the fires were breathtaking. Thousands of acres were consumed in a matter of hours. Dense plumes of smoke filled the sky, turning day into night. The Los Angeles wildfires, a terrifying display of nature's power, became a story of both tragedy and resilience. The fires, given names like Palisades, Eaton, Hearst, and Kenneth, tore through neighborhoods, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. The human cost was significant, with lives lost and thousands forced to flee their homes. The economic impact is expected to be staggering, potentially making these fires the costliest in U.S. history. As firefighters bravely battled the flames, the world watched with bated breath, hoping for the inferno to be contained. Battling the inferno containment efforts and ongoing challenges. Firefighters, facing one of the most challenging battles of their careers, worked tirelessly to contain the blazes. Using helicopters and air tankers, they dropped water and fire retardant in a desperate attempt to slow the inferno's advance. Ground crews worked to create fire breaks, clearing vegetation to starve the fire of fuel. Despite their heroic efforts, containment remained a challenge. The gusty Santa Ana winds, known for their role in fueling California wildfires, whipped the flames into a frenzy, making aerial firefighting dangerous and, at times, impossible. The rugged terrain of the affected areas posed additional obstacles, limiting access for ground crews. As the fires continued to rage, authorities issued dire warnings, urging residents in high-risk areas to heed evacuation orders. The situation remained fluid and dangerous, a stark reminder of the ever-present threat of wildfires in the region. The human cost displaced families, heartbreaking losses, and stories of survival. The human toll of the Los Angeles wildfires was immeasurable. Families were ripped apart, their lives upended in a matter of moments. The fires claimed the lives of at least 10 people, a grim statistic that served as a stark reminder of the fire's deadly potential. Over 150,000 residents were ordered to evacuate their homes, seeking refuge in shelters, hotels, or with friends and family. Stories of both harrowing escapes and heartbreaking losses emerged from the fire-ravaged communities. One resident, a young mother, recounted fleeing her home with her 2 children as the fire closed in, grabbing only a photo album and a few essential items. Another resident, an elderly man, lost everything he owned, his home of 50 years reduced to ashes. Amidst the devastation, stories of resilience and compassion also surfaced. Neighbors helped neighbors, offering support, shelter, and a shoulder to cry on. Section 4. A wave of support. Mobilizing resources and aid for fire-ravaged communities. As the scale of the disaster became apparent, a wave of support poured in from across the nation and around the world. President Biden approved a major disaster declaration for California, freeing up federal funds and resources to aid in the recovery effort. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, mobilized teams to provide assistance to displaced residents, offering financial aid, temporary housing, and counseling services. The outpouring of support from the community was equally remarkable. Local businesses donated food, water, and clothing. Volunteers flocked to evacuation centers, offering comfort and assistance to those in need. The NFL pledged $5 million to support impacted communities, a testament to the widespread desire to help those affected by the disaster. The generosity and compassion displayed in the face of tragedy were a beacon of hope amidst the devastation. Section 5. Weathering the storm. Fierce winds fuel the flames and cloud the forecast. The fierce Santa Ana winds, a common occurrence in Southern California, played a significant role in fueling the wildfires and hampering containment efforts. These dry, downsloping winds, originating in the Great Basin, can reach speeds of up to 70 miles per hour, fanning flames and spreading embers across vast distances. The winds created a dangerous situation for firefighters grounding aircraft and making it difficult to predict the fire's path. Weather forecasts offered a glimmer of hope, with some predicting a slight decrease in wind speeds in the coming days. However, long-range forecasts indicated that the region could experience continued dry conditions and elevated fire danger in the weeks ahead. The threat of wildfires, a constant concern for residents of Southern California, served as a stark reminder of the importance of preparedness and the need for continued investment in fire prevention and mitigation efforts.